Glad to have you with us from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Aggie Memorial Stadium, home of the New Mexico State Aggies, and we have a showdown coming up in the land of enchantment. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Owls offense will start this game off. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. They'll give it to the back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Give to the running back. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
The give to the tailback. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play. They get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it
That
in
was
for a
easy.
score. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a score from the 4. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aggies offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense
Is that really a turnover on the first play?
And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass to get to him, and that created the turnover.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first one. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
Good
That's
defense.
right. Opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I don't know what type of play that was.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. On the move. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. With jet sweep pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score.
Good defense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third and goal from way back there.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this one splits the uprights. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Might as well stick with him. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And
How do you
catch
catch
up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. We now move inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30.
I mean, that's better than nothing.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff to the single back. And he could not get loose on the run.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Finds his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offense a success on third down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job.
Lesson
hole,
2, 3, man.
Getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12.
As a quarterback, you got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their idea.
Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. This time it's complete. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're bringing heat. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. New Mexico State lines up quickly. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end.
I thought he's right there.
After the solid pickup.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Got his man quickly. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. From the gun, he'll try to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Aggies! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll be able to snap it once more before the end of the half. He's looking to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 40-yard line. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Yeah, and it's a nice job.
That's a Frenchman. They got a future. They're 5'4".
Options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Oh, what a move! They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Use the play fake, now to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Hell yeah.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Working the middle, it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they can't make the connection on third down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll try the run. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hands it off. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Out of the shotgun on third down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll run it again. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Finds the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit, yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in third down when you know the ball's going to come out fast, understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the fourth down.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
Hello.
Right back to the well. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Power football with the run. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Can't make the connection.
No, a field goal is better than nothing.
Pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, Dave,
man.
this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different. Well, the offense got themselves in a bad position to start, but a nice change up there, handing it off and getting a lot of the yardage back, David, now to set up third and at least a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, and when it's third and forever like that, I'm thinking pass. So great job.
And the ball is picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one, third and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. They started this drive in great field position, now needing to convert on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Keeps the legs moving. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Tackle was made after the first down.
Well, the defense
I thought it was
everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. There's an old school thought that says just take the 3 here, but that feels like a win for the defense. I'm going here.
And there's a new school thought that says I'm inside the 2-yard line. It's 4th down. I'm going for it. I'm going to be aggressive. So I don't think you have many opportunities like this. I like my chances going for it.
Trying to power it in. Just hammer it.
Oh,
with this
my.
he noses his way into the end zone. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
3:25.
He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side.
I thought we had a pick.
That could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Gets away from one. He's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Feel like they're doing this on purpose.
Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Owls! And the punishment has been extended. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got the back over the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. He's going to pass. Passes in.
Good defense.
Clock is down to 9.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unleashes one deep. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown.
I think that was lucky.
Here at the end of the game. A clutch throw and catch from the quarterback and the receiver in the end zone for the touchdown.
And I tell you what, you want to get pressure on the quarterback. In these situations, you drop so many guys back deep. But as a defender, you're not trying to catch the ball. You're trying to spike that thing as hard as you can.